everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this Get Ready With Me video. So today I am going to do my full AM skincare routine with you guys, including the LED light devices that I just received from Maysama. I've been using them all week long and I'm so in love. I show you how I incorporate the serum with the LED devices in my daytime skincare routine. I normally use them at night, but I never do my LED light treatments on Friday. If I work, I skip that day, and then this way I can do them during the day on Saturday and Sunday. So we did it during the day today. I also created this makeup look for you today using the Hourglass palettes. These have been a favorite since I received them. So I hope you love this video and I hope that you find that it's helpful. If you find one piece of information that's helpful, please give my video a big thumbs up. The likes are still not coming in as much as what I'd like. So if you found at least one thing helpful in my videos, or just give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of our community here. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's very long, just so you know, but I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you very soon. Enjoy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Aloha, everyone, and welcome to this Get Ready With Me. So I just got out of the shower, and today I'm wearing my hair curly. I'm plopping it right now. I need some help, guys. Okay, so, I didn't really notice that I had this curly hair until I started growing out my hair. My hairstylist at the time mentioned to me, from time to time when he was cutting my hair when it was short in a pixie, that he felt that my hair was getting curlier. And I'm like, okay, so it seemed to be coming on with age. All growing up, my hair, I only had a natural wave down the middle and the back, but my sides were straight. And then, I cut my hair into a pixie in 2010, and I wore it short for what was the good part of almost over 10 years. I started growing it out late 2019. So almost 10 years I had the short pixie cut. And then as I was growing out my hair from that pixie cut in late 2019, as my hair got longer, I noticed that it was curly. And I have a 2C curl. And, I've never really had, much practice with styling curly hair. And so I have experimented with all different hair products, and I found hair products that I love for my curly hair, which is the Color Wow Curl Wow line. I love those for my curly hair. So those give me my best curls. Now, I need help with finding a plopping towel. I found these scrunchy gloves from Bounce Curl that I think I'm gonna order. But also I started combing my curl products in my hair, and I picked up this curl brush from Wet Brush, and this helps define and style your curls. I am thinking about picking up the Bounce Curl brush. Have any of you guys tried any of the Bounce Curl brushes that they have? They have two different ones. And then also any of their hair plopping towels, or if you have another hair plopping towel that you love. I'm not going to do the t-shirt method, but please let me know in the comments, because I do like this, but I'd like to try the Bounce Curl, but I need a proper hair plopping towel, because it's going to be a longer video, I don't think my curls at my roots are going to come out how I want them to. So they're going to be a little bit funky. So another thing, let's get into, because we're going to do skincare and we're going to do some light makeup today. Today is Saturday. I am puffy today because what I've been having problems with is allergies. So as most of you guys know, I went back to my old company, and right now I'm doing a lot of training, and I'm going back and forth between both locations. We have a location here near me, and then we have one that's 40 miles from me. And the location that I will be working at is going to be the one that's near me, of course, because I can't commute 40 miles every day. It's just chaos, and it's just, oh, I can't handle the commuting. But anyways, so around this location, there is pine trees everywhere. And if you remember, you know, from my videos for the past 2.5 years, except for a couple months ago, that I'm always dealing with allergies. Well, I'm allergic to pine, okay? Topically and respiratory. So I have been battling, dealing with my allergies with pine. Pollen count's been high the last few days. And, you know, I like to go for outdoor walks, but I haven't really been able to accomplish that because it's been like, we're getting our second wind of summer, and it's been like 106 every day. It's 106 today. It's crazy. I thought we were supposed to be in fall, but we are not here where I live in California. So I'm a little bit puffy. I'm feeling okay today. So let's get into this, shall we? Here is my skin after I got out of the shower, and I did put on one product, and I did put on my Naturium BHA Liquid Exfoliant 2%. What I do is I take a little bit of this. I use this about 2 times a week, and I do this for pore care, okay? I use this to help keep my pores clean because I have large pores right here in between my brows, on my forehead, of course on my nose, and then a little bit right here, and some on my chin. And what I use this for is to keep my pores clean. And I only use it 2 times a week. So I have to do this before I put on my Viktoria De Ann Pepties. Now I do this and I wait 10 minutes before I go in with my Pepties. Now, I never really brought this up before, but I've mentioned it in the past couple of videos. If you're using any exfoliating serums, any exfoliating toners like this, and then we have the Viktoria De Ann Lactic 5% Collagen Peel Solution. So as you know, if you're using Viktoria De Ann, this goes on first and you wait 10 to 15 minutes before you go in with your Pepties. The same thing applies for a product like this, okay? And if you're using an absorbic acid, vitamin C, a medallic acid serum, a glycolic acid serum, or solution, anything like lactic, salicylic, you're going to put those on before you put your Pepties, and you must wait 10 minutes for that to get into your skin, okay? So if you're not using an absorbic acid vitamin C serum, then you don't have to apply that first, okay? There's a lot of these vitamin C serums that are not absorbic acid. They're like THD, magnesium ascorbyl They're different forms of vitamin C. Those will go on after your Pepties and after your growth factor, okay? So I'm gonna go in now with my Pepties. I'm gonna go in with Lift. So we're gonna do my daytime skincare routine now. I have been using the Maysama Pulsed LED light mask, the Prana and the chin to chest. I didn't use them yesterday. Yesterday was my day off from red light therapy. And I just really have to tell you, I just really love the way my skin looks. I really notice a difference in that. And I love the new Serum Light formula from Maysama. It works into my skincare routine, so I can just proceed with the rest of my skincare products after I do my LED light therapy. I don't have to worry about it, blocking certain serums from penetrating into my skin. I can use it with microcurrent, and I love the results that I'm seeing in my skin. Now this week, I've only been doing red LED light therapy, and I did do my Wednesday treatment of my air shot mode on my Booster Pro and my Line Shot device. I did do that. But I have not used any other tools on my skin besides red LED light therapy, and I think my skin looks pretty good. And what I've been noticing is that it looks like my skin is firmer and my jowls look less apparent now. I haven't been doing any facial massage or anything like that. So here it is. Now tomorrow is Sunday. I'm going in with Viktoria De Ann Peptitone. Now I always get people asking me where they can get the Viktoria De Ann Peptis. And I always, you know, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know. So with Viktoria De Ann Peptis, you have to get them from a licensed professional, and you can't buy them directly online because they do require a consultation. Now, the only place where you can do that at the moment is JoElla Milan. She carries Viktoria De Ann in her online website, but you must call her to get set up in her group, okay? And you get set up in her group, you do your consultation with her, it's free. Then you can order the Viktoria De Ann Peptis, okay? And I will put her website here in the description box. You know, I've been using these for over a year now, and nobody watches my videos or pays attention to what's in the description box. It's like when I don't fill out the description box, then people pay attention to it. But then when I fill out the description box, nobody pays attention to it. And they keep asking me repeated questions, and with the Viktoria De Ann Peptis, and I have repeated this so many times. So you can get the Viktoria De Ann Peptis from JoElla Milan. I'm going to put up a picture of her website here so you can see this. And again, you must call her to get set up, okay? You cannot buy these without getting set up with a consultation because they are for professional use only. So now I'm going in with Pepti Elastin. So one thing I did give up in my skincare routine, which is my growth factor. And if you guys have been following along here, you guys know that I've been testing the Osmosis Core 4 MD line serums. Now, I haven't used Stem Factor on my skin for 2 weeks, and I haven't noticed any changes in my skin without that serum. Now, I still strongly stand by that you don't need to use a growth factor in your skincare routine every day. It's just marketing. Growth factors work best on broken skin. That's why they're great after microneedling. Any treatments that leave your barrier, you know, broken. Also, you know, like ablative treatments like lasers, peels. They work best on skin that is inflamed and broken. A lot of people use them after surgeries, like Neogenesis has their recovery spray, which is great to use on incisions after surgeries to help them heal and improve scarring. But for everyday use, it's just marketing, a cash grab to get you to buy more. Now, I've used Stem Factor. I went through 2 bottles of the Osmosis Stem Factor MD. Actually, this is still pretty much, like, I'd say this is probably like less than half full, and I decided to forego it, and I'm only gonna reach for this if I'm doing something that leaves my barrier inflamed, or if I do like micro channeling, anything like that where my skin is broken. That's when I'm going to reach for that serum, because I do not see anything with that every day. The molecules are large. There's been lots of controversy about this recently, and in my opinion, the reason why these companies want you to use them every day is because they make a lot of money off these serums. So like your Neogenesis recovery is over $300, and anybody that retails that, they get it at wholesale, which is usually anywhere from 40 to 50% off their retail price. So think about each one that they sell, they're making a big profit off of it, okay? Osmosis is around the cheapest that you can get. I believe this is like $150. There's new growth factors coming out all the time, and the price keeps going up. I mean, you know, these are going up to $400 to $500, and they're marketing for you to use them every day. I asked my dermatologist, who is very well versed in skincare, and they said that these are a luxury product to use for every day. He recommends that you use it like how I explained. Also, you have to be very careful with growth factor serums because they can replicate bad skin cancer cells or cancer cells. And that's why you want to look for one that is oncology safe. And the two that I know that are oncology safe are stem factor and neogenesis. Okay, so be aware of that. And I stand by my original thoughts on that. And, you know, I asked Yvonne from Adipo to do a whole video on that, and he did. And then I just see recently that Angie from Hot and Fat Flash, she did a video on it, and she did excellent. And she found this, you know, studies to where people who were using it every day, they found no evidence of it, you know, doing anything more for skin. It's more of a luxury. And if you love it, and you're seeing a difference in your skin, by all means, continue to use it. So, all right, so this is Pepti Pro-Col that I'm putting on my skin. And with the Viktoria De Ann Peptis, you have to wait 1 to 2 minutes before you go in with your next Pepti or your next product. And since I just freshly exfoliated my skin, I lean more towards that 1 minute mark, or until they're fully absorbed into the skin. Okay, so those are my daily 4 Peptis: Lift, Tone, Pro-Col, and Elastin. Now we're gonna go in with my Maysama products because we're gonna do my LED light therapy. Now I know I said I was gonna do a Pico toner arms video this week, but I kept forgetting, and I kept putting on my body products, which they have oils in them, and so I couldn't do the Pico toner arms treatment. Hopefully I'll do that here shortly. I do have this body product. I put it out, but I'm not going to put it on because I'm going to try to do the Pico toner or the special edition arms treatment tomorrow. But I have been loving this. This is called the Ultimate Worker, Miracle Worker from Philosophy. This is a resurfacing body serum. It has encapsulated retinol in it. I have been putting this on my arms, and I absolutely love it. I think I like it more so than the Naturium Retinol Lotion. It's definitely gentler on the skin. It's a light lotion, and I don't get any irritation from this. It's like perfect. I don't have to put on a moisturizer before I put this on, and it's fabulous. I love what I'm seeing for my arms with that. What I will put on for my body treatment is this Matrixyl 3000 and Arginine Aster Woods serum. I usually like to put this on my body. I get this from Amazon. I have it listed in Shop My Shelf. It's 8 ounces, and I think this is like $50. But I'll put this on my body, but I'll put this on my arms today because this won't inhibit the current from reaching through the skin like moisturizers and butters and oils can do. All right, so now we're gonna go in with my Green Rooibos AOX Atomizer. So I've been using this first before I apply my Maysama serum, and I'm going to go in with my LED light therapy. Now, I have been loving these masks, okay? I'm seeing a legit difference in my skin. I highly recommend that you put these on your Black Friday wish list, okay? I love them. I love them as much as I love my panel, and I have to tell you, I did not think I would love another LED light mask for my face or my neck until these came along. I absolutely love them. I love the Maysama Pulse Light Therapy. It is chef's kiss. I really see a difference in my skin. I feel like my skin is getting firmer, and I noticed that since I added the serum this last week that it seems to really be kicking up those results. So I'm gonna go in with 2 pumps of the serum light. Now, I have, so I get paid this week and I have my cart ready. For Maysama, I'm ordering another serum light. I'm ordering their exfoliating toner to try again. I like that one because it is very light and it doesn't leave a coating on your skin. Like the Naturium one is nice. I do like this one, but it just kind of makes my skin feel a little bit sticky, where the green rooibos exfoliating toner does not, and that has polyhydroxy acid in it too. So I really, really love that. So I am going to order that. I'm gonna order their moisturizer again because I have been using that morning and evening this week, and I really love it for my skin, especially for this time of year. And what else was I gonna order? I was gonna order something else. Oh, their gel balm cleanser. I think I'm gonna switch over to that for the fall and winter for my first cleanse, because it's a bit more moisturizing and hydrating than my cleansing oil. So since I'm using pulsed light in these Maysama masks, I don't have to wait for that serum to absorb into my skin. The beauty about this serum too is I don't have to wash it off. Okay, let's do the neck piece first. So I'm gonna do my typical treatment, which is 1 minute of consecutive LED. And then I'll do 1 minute of, or I'm sorry, 6 minutes of pulse. Now, I am thinking about maybe tomorrow when I do my facial video is I will throw on my Adoro neck and chest piece and do a picture in the dark so you can see the areas where that's hitting. And then do the same thing for this one so you can see how effective this is on where all the lights hit. Okay, so we got both of them plugged in. Oh wait, see, I plugged in the wrong ones in. So this one's for the mask and this one's for the neck. All right, is that right, the mask? Oh, I had it right, darn. All right. Okay. All right, so let's turn it on. Okay, we're on. I'm going to switch it to red and near, and then I'm going to change the timer to 1 minute. Okay. And then, so I'm going to continue this off camera, and then I will be back for the rest of my skincare, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back after my treatment, and here's my skin. I am a little bit red. I was just in searching because I wanted to use my Isden Insta Flash today. I haven't used these for a while. I have 3 vials left, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try these bad boys out because I really do like them from the 2 that I've tried, and I don't use a whole ampule. I'll use a half an ampule. But these you don't use every day. These are great for a special occasion when you want to, you know, plump and firm your skin. They give you an instant like facelift, they say, but they do firm and smooth out the texture of your skin. I really don't think I need this, but I want to try it. So I love these, and you know, we are approaching the holiday season. Black Friday is going to be here. You know, Christmas holiday parties, this might be something that you might want to put on your Black Friday list, so your skin looks really great for the holidays. So now we're going to go in with my osmosis serums. So I'm going to do 1 pump of Catalyst, 1 pump of Rescue MD, and then 1 pump of Correct MD. I thought I was going to be out of this, but it's still going strong. So I can't wait to switch to the Renew and try that out. So I'm going in with their infused mist. I just put 7 sprays in my hand, and I'm making this little cocktail of the serums to thin them out. So it helps with massaging them and them absorbing into the skin. Now, I haven't been using any product penetration devices on my skin for the last couple weeks. I have just been going in and massaging these in with my mist and my hands, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Now, normally I would go in with my Prequil multi-quench serum after the osmosis serums, but I'm gonna go in with the Instant Flash from Isden today instead of that. And see how this does on the skin. I love that Prequil multi-quench serum. I already have a backup of it. The cleanser, I love the cleanser. I use it twice a day. First thing in the morning to cleanse my skin and as my second cleanse in the evening. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love, love, love. And it's only $18 for that big old 13.5 ounce bottle. My husband loves it too. So that will probably be my cleanser just moving forward. I just really, really, really love it. Love the affordability of it. Okay, so let's let this kind of sit on my skin for a few minutes before I go in with another layer of that. That's the one thing about, especially with the catalyst and the osmosis retinol or retinaldehyde serums, is that you have to really massage those into the skin with a mist. And it's not elegant and it can be a pain in the tail, but I really love what they do for my skin. So it's worth it for me. So I'm gonna go in with my ampule here, this little tool to break open the top of the ampule because these are glass. So I'm gonna wrap it in. I'm gonna put this on the top here. This comes in your kit. And I'm gonna take my cloth and we're gonna break that top off. And there we go. So I have a clean break there. And then what I do is when I'm done with this segment, I will go take this and empty this in the trash. So I'm gonna leave that there, and then they come with this applicator, and then you just take this applicator and you put it on the top here, okay? Now, then when you're ready to use it, you take the ampule and you'll dump it into here, and then you can use this to squeeze it out, and then you also can keep this on it until you're done with your ampule. I just use a half ampule. I think it's, enough. They say that you should use the whole ampule, but I find that the whole ampule is too much for my skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with some more of this infused mist really quick on my skin. Give it one last massage in. And then I usually like to go in with the green Rooibos AOX Hydrating Atomizer on my skin. And I'll just rub that in some more. I actually need more. I didn't spray that evenly on my face. Okay. I love the way that smells. I love the smell of tea. It's so soothing for me. All right. So a lot of massaging going on here today. Now with this Instant Flash, I've put it over my serums before my moisturizer. I've put it over my moisturizer. What I find works best is to just put it over my serums, and you want to just let it sit on the skin for a few minutes before you go in with your moisturizer. So here we go. The ampule is emptying here, and I'm just going to squeeze this out, and we're just going to apply this everywhere on my skin. I even put it around my eyes. There is just a very light fragrance to this. It's not strong whatsoever. Okay, now we're gonna put it on my neck, and this will be half the ampule. Maybe just a little bit more. Not quite half yet. My skin is really soaking this up. I don't think you'll be able to notice a difference with my skin, but I'll notice a difference with the texture of my skin. But I have to say, this week I really noticed a difference here in my skin. Like, it looks a lot firmer, and my wrinkles right over here from my scarring that I have, they look so much better. They're improving the overall firmness and tightness of my skin. My jowling, my neck has been looking so good since I've been using my Maysama Pulse Light LED light devices, and this last week incorporating this serum. OMG, I just really noticed a big difference in my skin. And I've been getting my coworkers this week, they've been going like, did you do something different? Like, your skin looks really, really good. Like, did you go in and do something? I'm like, no, I'm just using some new skincare and some new LED light devices. And they're like, wow, give me what you're using. So I'm going to continue this. Now, I do want to work in some microcurrent too, eventually. So my skin just feels so soft after that ampule. So what I just do is I take that cap and I store it back in here. And I'm going to take my applicator and then I just put the cover back over it. And I try to store this flat or up like this so it won't leak out of the product, as you see how I have it like this. So I'm going to store this up like that on my vanity, and so it's there, and then I can use it another time here, maybe this week. All right, so now let's go in with my moisturizer and my eye cream. So I am not going to be using my Color Science Flex and Medium today. I'm going to put on some foundation. So I'm going to go in with my DEJ eye cream. And usually when I wear my Color Science Flex SPF 50, I use it for my foundation and my SPF during the week. I just use the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1 in the shade medium as well as my eye cream, because it's meant to be used as a concealer, SPF, and eye cream as well. So now I'm going to go in with the Maysama Green Rooibos Probiotic Moisturizer. And I have been really loving this moisturizer. It's been great so far for my skin with the transition. It's gotten so dry here. I notice it because when I go outside and I'm breathing, it feels like the dry air that burns my nasal passages and my airway. So, and this has been so great. Also, since I've been back the last 3 weeks and, you know, I'm by all these pine trees at work, that I've noticed that my skin seems a little bit more sensitive, and that could be why the Isden creams have been causing some burning in my skin. So we'll see. All right, so that absorbed pretty well into my skin. I don't need to worry about waiting to apply my SPF. So today I think we'll go in, what should I do? Should I do a Neova or should I do the classic from, you know what? I'm gonna do the classic from Color Science. So let's do this. I wanna see how this works. Actually, you know what? Let's do the Neova because I want to see how it works with the Maysama moisturizer on my face. So I'm going to do the Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 Photo Finish SPF 40. And I'm getting ready late today because I've been kind of lazy. I've had a really busy week this week. You know, I've been commuting to work. I've been doing training. I've been having to be at work at like 6:30. So I have just been so exhausted, and the the training is really wiping me out. But I do have some good news, is I passed part 1 of my training, my technician training. So I'm, you know, seeing patients on my own without anybody shadowing me, you know, making sure I'm doing everything right. So yay for that. So part 2 of that training is on Monday, I am going to be learning 3 more measuring devices or machines for patients' eyesight. And then that way I'm fully equipped to help out for post-ops if there's a certain measurement that she needs. And then I also passed the first part of my being what we call a drop technician. I'm on my own now for dropping our LASIK patients, but I'm on to training for the rest of doing the lens patients, and that one's intense. There's a lot more involved with the lens patients versus when you're preparing them for surgery. You have to do like 3 rounds of eye drops. You have to take their vitals and go over like some pretty important things, which it's much different than doing the LASIK part. And I'm hoping that I can get this all in this week, and then I don't have to commute 40 miles at least twice a week anymore, and be on my own, and then have a set schedule so I can, you know, come back on here and do more videos and everything. So, all right, so that is that Neova Silk Sheer SPF. So I'm gonna let this set on my skin for a few minutes before I go in with my makeup. And then, so while this is, you know, setting on my skin, I'm gonna go put on my body products, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and my SPF has pretty much been sitting on my skin for about 5 minutes. So I think we're ready to go in with my foundation. Hopefully I don't get any peeling, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Haus Labs concealer. This is in the shade, I think it's called 21, light, medium, neutral. And I'm going to use this as a eyeshadow primer on my lids. I'm just going to work that into my lids here. Now, this brush that I'm using is an old Bare Minerals brush. I can't get it anymore. This is called Shade and Diffuse Eye, and it's like a stippling brush for your eyes, but I really like it to apply like concealer to my eyelids for a primer or an eyeshadow primer. That's what I use it for. So let's just go into here. You don't really hear much about Bare Minerals anymore, because they were really popular back in the day. When Leslie Blodgett was the CEO, she really connected with her customers. You know, she made that brand, and then when they sold to Shiseido, she like retired from, you know, makeup business or beauty business, and I think that they really just became not as popular. And then like the whole point of them, you know, selling to Shiseido was that they said that they were going to come out with more newer, you know, newer innovative products. But from what I've seen that they've come out with, it's not very good. And then they changed the formulation of their Bare Minerals loose mineral foundation. They started adding more bismuth oxychloride to it. You know, that's what happens. You know, they start putting cheaper ingredients usually when bigger companies take over, and people were starting to have issues with their mineral foundation. I used to be a big fan of their loose mineral foundation. I used it for years. And then when Shiseido took over, they just totally kind of, I think, personally ruined that brand. So I just don't really think that their products are as good anymore. I miss the old Bare Minerals. So this is my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 5.9. This is a light, medium, neutral shade, and I feel like I'm having to use a little bit more than I normally do. I think with maybe the combination of the Neova SPF and the Insta Flash from Isden. So let's take a look at this. So I put my foundation on first while my eyelids are setting, and then I'm gonna go in and do my eye makeup, and then finish off with concealing my face and cleaning up around my eyes with my concealer. So that Instant Flash, I think, did a really good job. I do think that my skin looks instantly firmer. I just noticed that it really made my skin soak up my foundation with the Neova SPF over it. So, but my skin looks pretty good. Looks really good. I can't even see that I have any wrinkles. Like, this looks so much better too. All right, so that's good enough for now. Now let's go in and set my eyes. I am just gonna take this BK Beauty 109 brush and just make sure that my concealer is not creasing. And I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Blur Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to set my eyelids with this. And then we're gonna go in with the Hourglass Dragon palette and use that on my eyes for eyeshadow. Pretty much my main makeup is gonna be coming from these Hourglass palettes, mainly the Dragon one, okay? All right, so that's good. So now let's go in with, I'm gonna go in with the bronzer from the Dragon palette here. Now, Hourglass released 3 more palettes, by the way. They have the limited edition Barney palettes, which is a collaboration that they're doing with Barney's to celebrate their 20th anniversary. Because Hourglass was first sold in 2004 at Barney's in New York. And so they came out with 3 more of these unlocked ambient lighting palettes. And it's been creating quite a stir because they're not new colors, and they just pulled colors from older palettes. And one palette, you know, has existing shades that you can purchase now with the blushes. I'm gonna put them up here. So volume 1, and there's volume 2, and there's volume 3. So volume 3 looks really interesting to me. I love the blushes in that one, so I may pick that up. But there's also some controversy with Hourglass because they took away the discount codes from their affiliates. They just didn't say anything. They just took them away. So nobody has a discount code anymore that works with Hourglass. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It kind of seems like they may be moving away from affiliate programs. So it's kind of interesting. But I don't know if I'll pick it up. I really do love my Dragon and my Evil eye palette. I don't regret the purchase. I love both of them. But I'm finding that I think the Dragon palette is better for me, more so for every day. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into the Evil eye palette, and I'm going to use the rose gold highlighter all over my lid as an eyeshadow. So let me just grab a flat tip eyeshadow brush. So I'm gonna go in with the Rephr 02. What I used in my crease for applying the bronzer from the Dragon palette is my Nikki LaRose. This is the N13 brush. And then I'm just going to apply this all over my lid here. I love this as an eyeshadow. I really love these palettes. The one thing that I find is kind of tough for me sometimes is that all my brushes are pretty much, you know, on the bigger side. So some brushes, it's really hard to get in here, and I feel like I'm constantly having to redip. So I may pick up the brush for these. I'm not so sure yet. We'll see. I'm trying not to really, I don't want to purchase it until maybe like Sephora's VIB sale, because you know, that's going to be in November, but I don't know if it's going to be around then. So we'll see. I'm trying not to make any big purchases, only purchasing stuff if I absolutely have to, because I'm sort of kind of, you know, waiting for those amazing Black Friday sales. So now I'm going to go into my Patrick Ta palette, and I'm going to use a shade in here for a liner. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. There's no name on it, but it's on the warmer side of this palette. So this palette is his Nature Dimension. I think it's volume 3 matte. There is a shade name, but I can't read it. It's too small. So I'm going to use this as a liner on my lower lash line. It's a little bit on the warmer side with this one, but it's perfect because these colors are kind of like gonna be on the warmer side that I'm using. Can't quite get into fall makeup yet when we're still having summer weather. So I'm still kind of feeling summer beachy vibes. Okay. I don't know if I like that shade. I think I want to deepen it just a little bit. Let me go over into the next shade over and see how that goes. Yeah, that's better. So I first went in with this shade right here, and I feel like it needs to be a little bit deeper, so I'm going into the next shade over right here, and I'm using this over the top of that as a liner. I really got to go into this palette and start playing with it. I think this is a really pretty palette for fall. I mean, really anytime, but the colors are very fall. Now you have your cool mattes and you have your warm mattes, and these are all neutral shades. So on the top you have your warm neutrals, and on the bottom you have your cool neutrals. So it is really, really pretty. And then over here on the end, these are cream shadows. They say that you can use them as a base. I never used them. I'm not really a fan of cream shadows, but that they're in there. So I haven't touched those yet, but love this palette. It's really pretty. I love the formula of it. I like the Patrick Ta formula versus the Makeup by Mario. I do have his Master Mattes Neutral palette from Makeup by Mario, and I like the formula. It's just okay, but it's just okay. So now what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna go in with, this Peach Fusion blush today instead of the mauve. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my Nikki LaRose N13 brush. And I'm just going to tie that in here in my crease. Here. Over that bronzer, because that's going to be our blush that we're going to use today. All right, so that's all I'm going to do for eyes right now. As far as eyeshadow, the only thing left that we'll do is our mascara. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, but before I do that, I'm just going to go one more pounce around my skin with my damp beauty blender. All right, so I'm going to go in and clean up my eyes first with my Giorgio Armani concealer in 4.5. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have dark circles, so I don't have to worry about it today. What I am going to do it, though. I picked up the Calibre color corrector, or hideaway color corrector, and I forgot the color that I picked up. I threw away the box, and it doesn't say the name on the bottle, does it? Golden Hour. So it's a peachy color. So we're going to apply that. I apply this first before my concealer right here underneath my eyes, where I have the darkness. I don't really have much today. So I'm gonna blend this in first, and then I'll go in with my concealer over the top. And I have been really, really loving this. So it really helps with covering up the darkness underneath the eyes. Now this isn't a concealer, it is a color corrector. So I love the formula. It's really, really nice and light and lovely, and it doesn't do anything with the application or the wear of my concealer. So now I'm going in with that 4.5 concealer. I'm gonna clean up my eyes and conceal. And this is the Nikki LaRose N16 brush. This is her concealer brush from BK Beauty. Love this. This is my favorite concealer brush. I think this is way better than the Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush. I'm surprised that this didn't make it into the new BK Beauty Little Heroes limited edition set that they just came out with, which, by the way, I think is way overpriced. $120 for 3 brushes, and now it's pretty, but not worth $120. So I'm not gonna pick it up. And a lot of people have been complaining about the price of that. It's really expensive. Those brushes in there, I wouldn't say they are my favorites. The only one that is a favorite that I absolutely love is the BK 109. But the 101 and the Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush is not a favorite of mine. So, okay. So there we go for my concealer on my under eyes. So now I'm just going to conceal a little bit on my face really quickly. Trying to, so much for this being a short video. It's not going to be a short video. All right, so now I'm just going to blend this concealer in with this BK Beauty large concealer brush, which is a 110. And I love it for a quick blending sesh of your concealer. It's so soft and gets the job done really, really fast. Okay, there we go. There's that. So before I powder, I'm just going to go over my face again with my damp beauty blender to blend in that concealer everywhere. Wow. Instant flash from Isden is a love. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick and do just a little bit of contour. And I'm going to blend that in with my my BK Beauty 109 brush. Hi, Misha Boo. Did you eat all your food? Did you eat your food already? Hi, the baby. Come. Oh, where are you? Come. You want to say hi to everybody? Look, here's the baby. She got a haircut. Hi, baby. Say hi, everyone. Say hi. I love my baby so much. She got a haircut on Tuesday, and she looks so cute. So I think I'm going to change up her hair. I think I'm going to keep it short still, but I think we're going to grow out her tail so it's a little bit fluffy. I think it's really cute. I've been seeing some Yorkies lately where their owners grow out their tails and they're really fluffy. So I'm going to try that on her and see how it looks. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for contour. I'm not going to do anything with my nose. Just a nice light contour. Something simple. So now I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder in the shade medium. I'm going to grab my BK Beauty 108 brush, and I'm just going to set my under eyes with this and apply it here down my nose. And then I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty 102 brush, which is a large fluffy powder brush. And then I'm just going to set the rest of my skin with this powder. I think my eyes look really good. I really like this eye look. So my eye is tearing just a little bit though. Alrighty, so now let's do the rest of our face. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer from the Dragon palette, and I'm gonna grab my Nikki LaRose N15 brush. And I like this because it fits in here really perfectly. And I'm gonna grab that bronzer from the Dragon palette. And then I'm just gonna start placing this on my skin around just to bronze me up. I feel like I always have to constantly re-dip in these powders so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear them down so fast, and then I won't be able to get them anymore. So my husband and I are gonna go to dinner here at the golf course. It's just a very low-key, our local golf course. They have a restaurant on site, and we're just gonna go have, you know, some dinner Saturday, enjoy. We went out last night to celebrate me passing my training, and today has just been a mellow day. Tomorrow he's gonna go for a mountain bike ride with his friends early in the morning, and so I'll do like cleaning and errands and all that, and then back to work on Monday. So now I'm gonna go in with the Peach Fusion blush on my other Nikki N15 brush from BK Beauty. And I'm gonna grab some of this color, and this is gonna be my blush today. So the Dragon palette is very subtle. The colors are muted. And I feel like I do have to apply just a little bit more of these than I would if I had a lighter skin tone. But they layer pretty good. If I put on too much, it does look, you can see the texture of my skin, but the texture of my skin is just looking really good these days. I'm really happy with my skincare. The Maysama LED light devices and that new green rooibos serum, I really am seeing a difference in my skin with those. I haven't even been using the Medicube Booster Pro, all the modes on that, or doing much microcurrent. It's been almost a week since I've done microcurrent. So, all right, so we're gonna leave that there for right now. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade of Taupe. And then I'm gonna apply mascara. Okay, let's comb that through. And then I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. This is still that first trial size that I have. I think it's almost done. I haven't used, oops, I just poked my eye. I haven't used the second one yet, but I have been enjoying this mascara. I've been wearing it to work all week and it hasn't smudged or flaked on me or transferred, so this might be a winner for sure. I may pick up the full size. But I still love my Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water tubing mascara. That's still a favorite for sure. This one gives your lashes more of that fluffy, volumizing look, where the Cali Ray checks all the boxes for me, but I really like this. And this is really easy to take off. When I take off my tubing mascara, I don't use I don't, you know, soak my lashes in water beforehand. I just use my cleansing oil and work it into my lashes that way. It just works for me, one less step to do. So this side is my funny lashes. This eye is like really watering today. It's probably dry. I've been having some dry eyes. So I've decided to hold off on having my LASIK surgery for my right eye because one, it's really dry right now, and I'm gonna wait until we're not sleeping with the air conditioner or fans every night and having the fans on in the house because they really dry out my eyes. And then two is I won't be able to wear any moisturizer, sunblock, or makeup for a week from my eyes up. So I wanted to wait until the UV index and the sun isn't as strong because I won't be able to wear sunblock in that area for a whole week. So I'm thinking I might do it maybe December or January. So we'll see. All right, so there's that mascara. I'm really enjoying this. However, I do like my Cali Ray better. I think Cali Ray definitely for sure is still my favorite, but this is a nice alternative. And what I love about it is it doesn't smudge. Now, I think I have enough blush on for right now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into, I think this is Divine Light. Dream Light. So I'm going to go into Dream Light finishing powder, and I'm going to put this underneath my eyes to help brighten them, but I did get that mascara there. Oh no, it really smudged. Oh well, okay, so I just cleaned that up. So I'm going to put this Dream Light underneath my eyes here, just to add some brightness. And I'm going to put it here in the center of my face. And I'll put it along right here. Okay, and then right here in the center. Then I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty tapered face brush, and I'm gonna go into Dream Light, which is a soft peach finishing powder. And I'm just going to apply that all over. My skin, just to meld everything together. There we go with that. And I don't think I need any more blush. I think the blush looks good. I am gonna go in with some highlighter though. So I'm just gonna take this Rougher 27 brush and I'm gonna go into this highlighter here in the palette. I forgot the name. Grab some on the brush. And I'm just gonna put this so slightly on the tops of my cheeks here. A little bit down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm also gonna put it here. I'll take a smaller brush and then I'll just put this in the corner of my eyes too, just to add some brightness in the tear duct there. And I think this is enough blush, but I'm gonna let my face settle for right now. I'm gonna go diffuse my hair and then I'll be back for lip color and then we'll see if we are going to add anything else. So see you in a few. Okay, so I'm back. I just quickly diffused my hair with my Dyson Neural blow dryer. I love that blow dryer, the diffuser on that, love. I didn't like fully do it until it's just dry, just enough to perk up my curls. And I plopped my hair funny today, so I have a flat spot here. I was gonna wear it without a clip, but so I just put a clip in. So now let's do our lips. I think the makeup looks great. I don't need any additional blush or anything, just looks really pretty. I love these Hourglass palettes, and I definitely think that they're worth the investment, especially if you have mature skin. They just make your skin look so beautiful and flawless and captures the light so beautifully. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, so this is the Adipo Strong Body Gel. I have been testing it out and I have been putting it here above my brows to see if it will help the skin firm and tighten up since I have the hooded eyes. So I've been doing that and do notice they look a little bit firmer. And the wrinkles over here look a little bit better because I was just putting it here on the outside. So I'm testing that out just so you guys know. It's just something that you're aware of. Now for lip color, we're going to go in with the Lawless Velvet Peach Lip Liner. Love this color. And since I'm wearing that Peach Fusion blush from the Dragon palette, I am going to go in with this, a peachy lipstick. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to go in with the Tropic Satin Finish, don't forget the filler, lip smoothing, line smoothing lipstick. Really pretty peach color that matches that Velvet Peach lip liner perfectly. Okay. Make sure to clean it up. So I have been loving the Atour lip treatment. I do notice it does like plump up my lips, but Hydrinity just came out with their lip treatment, so I want to try that for sure. It's supposed to be hydrating and repairing and also plumping. I do love this though. I think it's great. I think I like it better than the Ourself lip filler for sure, but it does more. But I want to try the Hydrinity one because it's also only $48. This one's pricey. I think it's $80, but unless you pick it up on sale from Leah, then it's a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to go in with Sandy from the Buxom Lip. I think this is the lip polish. So I'm going to put that over the top of this lipstick just to give me some gloss and a little bit of shine and kind of mute down the peachiness of this lipstick. I think that looks so pretty. Yay. All right, so that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Hourglass palettes are still available. They have the Barney's palettes too, which I may pick up one of those, maybe one or two, I'm not for sure. I'm thinking definitely volume 3, and I'm debating if I want volume 2 as well. But love these palettes. The Dragon is still my favorite from the palettes. Love, love, love. And then also I do love the Evil Eye one too. This one is definitely more vibrant and more impactful than the Dragon palette. But I love both of them and I don't regret these purchases. I love, love, love. Loving my Maysama LED light masks. Oh my gosh, these are so good. I definitely recommend putting these on your Black Friday wish list. If you can't wait till then I do have a 10% off discount code. And I definitely recommend giving their new serum light a try. I love it. As you can see, my other skincare products layered over that serum beautifully, so no need to remove your serum anymore. You can incorporate this into your regular skincare routine like I demonstrated today, and I just been loving that. So, all right, I love the moisturizer too. I love my Maysama skincare products. I think they're great, especially if you have rosacea, sensitive skin, and you're looking for a line that is fragrance free. I would definitely recommend checking out their products, but just note that both serums do contain niacinamide. The moisturizer and the AOX toning mist does not, and I don't think that their exfoliating toner does either. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I hope to see you on Sunday for another facial. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a great rest of your day or evening wherever you are.